Hi, it's Neets with your Pisces weekly reading. I've shuffled the cards already for you. These are oracle cards this week, and we're going to look at dreams, interpretations, and your animals, your power animals, as well as looking more in depth as to what your spirit guides want to say to you as well this week, okay? If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it would really help me to continue. So I'm very appreciative of the subscribers I have so far. If you'd like to order a private reading, you can access that link in the description. And you can also access a link to music with healing frequencies in to balance the chakras, and that is linked in the description as well. I think you can link to YouTube or Spotify or both, and the website as well that's attached to it, okay? So, Pisces. I feel like it's time to turn over a new leaf, Pisces. The Rise and Shine card, I feel like it's time to turn over a new leaf. It's time to do things differently to how you've been doing them. It's time to get up and think, I'm going to live differently to how I've been living. I get that very strongly, okay? So time to do things differently. Invest in your spirit. That card says invest in your spirit. So the cards and the guides are saying to you, it's time to put a bit of time back into yourself rather than everybody else at the moment. All right. It's time, May time, early May, blossom trees. 3rd of May, 3rd, 4th of May, I'm getting something good. So write that down. It might be that something changes for you for the better there, okay? You need to invest in your spirit more. You need to love yourself a bit more. You need to take time out to rest a bit more for yourself. And you need to think about getting into your spiritual self more. Meditation, talking to your spirit guides. You've got spiritual beliefs, a lot of you, but you kind of you're so busy, you're forgetting about them. You need to stop forgetting about them, okay? You need to try and invest in your spirit. Be creative. Take the foot off the pedal a little bit, Stop the day job a little bit. Calm down a little bit. Try and make time to be creative in your life if you can. I know it's not easy and not everyone's got that ability to do that because of financial commitments. But if you can make time to be creative, then do so. If you want to join groups, some of you might want to join some creative groups, whether it's going to an open mic night if you're a musician, whether it's going to a stand-up open mic comedy club thing night if you're a comedian, whether it's going to an art class or a public speaking group, or just something where you feel like you're being creative, a creative writing group, anything like that. It just feels that that's good for you. That would be good for you, okay? It's time to get creative. It helps your mind to relax when you're creating. It's not like work where you're concentrating and thinking. It's when you're creating, it helps you to get in touch with your spiritual self more, and it helps your mind to relax. Give more. Now, I don't think that's saying give more to yourself, to others. That is saying give more to yourself. I know it is because of the rest of the cards. So it's saying give more to yourself. I mean, if you look, that squirrel is giving to a squirrel. So I feel that that's a mirror image of yourself. That's what my guides are telling me. So you need to give more to yourself at the moment. Okay? So a little bit more from the spirits about this. Okay, what do you want to tell me about Pisces? Spirit guides, you want to tell me about Pisces? What do you want to tell me about Pisces? The 5 of Cups, the Temperance card, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. What I am getting is that some of you have been quite let down in your love life. I feel that you've been hurt, disappointed, dissatisfied, and you've had to leave it, and it's left you feeling quite wretched and quite like, well, this is not fair, I didn't deserve this. And you didn't, okay? But you have to let that feeling go. You've got to let that thought go. Heal yourself, get back on track. Do something nice for yourself like yoga, meditation, stretching, walking, something nice where it's helping you to calm and relax. Some of you keep busy to distract yourself. Some of you keep busy to stop yourself from thinking, and it's not always the best way. And I don't mean overthink things either. You need to sometimes just stop to smell the coffee. You need to stop to think, what is going on in my life? What do I need? What do I want? How am I going to do it? But you need to stop for that, okay? The Knight of Cups, I think you can get to a point where you're going to be quite a loving person again, you know, as in ready to have a relationship with somebody. But that's put you off, you see. That there, the Five of Cups has put you off, okay? The Knight of Cups is you coming back into action, but you're going to be cautious this time with your love life. The Page of Swords says it's time to make plans. It's time to think about new directions in life. You may need to study to go down a different pathway, or you may need to research a different pathway that you want to go down. Whatever it is that you want to do, you might have to do a little bit of digging and research into it to find out how to go about it, basically. The best advice somebody said to me was, if you want to know how to do something, talk to somebody who's doing it. So that's really good advice. If you want to do something in life, talk to somebody else who's already doing it, and they'll help you. Okay? You will eventually be in that situation again where you feel happy with someone and happy in the home, where you're living together. Everything's like hunky-dory, everything's stable, everything's nice. That's if you're wanting a relationship, of course, but for the people that are, it will get to that point again, but you have to do a lot of this healing first. You've got to get back to your spiritual self. You've got to get back on the right pathway where you're not just throttling it all the time and constantly on the go. You need to stop. You need to make clear decisions. You need to change your direction in life so that you can be kinder to yourself. And that's when you'll meet the right person for you as well. Okay, that's very clear. Let's see what your animal guides want to say. Your power animals, I like to say. We've all got power animals. They come in and out of our lives as we need them. So let's see what your guides are suggesting that your power animals are at the moment. You might see pictures of these animals in certain places. Oh, right, that one flipped out nearly. Okay, let's see. Pisces, the moose. With self-reliance and measured patience, adversity will be overcome. So all the awful things that you've been through, the stresses, the strains, the turmoil, you can rely on yourself, you know that, because you trust yourself. You are very reliable. You'd like you in the trenches next to you, put it that way. Nobody else. So you can rely on yourself, and with patience, and that means healing time, which I know a lot of you might not want to do, but it means healing time. Adversity will be overcome. Okay. The octopus. Travel across the earth and oversee to securely embrace your dream. So some of you may need to relocate, or some of you may need a holiday to think about what you want to do, or some of you may be thinking about moving abroad or working abroad. So they are options. They are options that may come up for some of you, okay? The hippopotamus. Friends stand close by to shield you from life adversities. So you have got a small group of friends probably that are very reliable and trustworthy, and you can count on them to shield you from the turmoils in life, or you can rely on them to talk to when you've got troubles in your life. So use that as a sounding board as well. Now we've got the elephant. You gain the love and wisdom that is passed from one generation to the next. So there must have been somebody in your family in particular that I'm getting who was an extremely loving person. Now I do feel like for some of you it will be a grandparent figure. I'm getting that. So it may not have been your direct parents. For some of you it will be. But if it resonates with you, just take what resonates. Some of you it will be grandparents that you were very, very close to rather than your actual parents. And I do feel that they have taught you a hell of a lot in life, and they've taught you how to behave, how to love. Try and think back to their attitudes and their way of living and their wisdom that they gave you, because I feel like you've kind of forgotten that a bit. You need to go back and remember what they taught you. All right. It's a strong message from Spirit. So let's have a look at what you may have been dreaming about. It won't resonate with every one of you, of course, but we've all had dreams like this at some point, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, dreaming of being on a roller coaster. Yeah, I've definitely had that. This usually indicates positivity. If you ride alone, it means you may be lucky and passionate. Romance is on the cards. And if you're on a ride that you loved as a child, you may want to get away from your present troubles. So, yeah, being on a roller coaster, it's quite a positive dream, actually. For some of you, it can be that you've left your body as well when you're dreaming. It's quite a common thing that when we sleep, we slightly leave, our soul slightly leaves our bodies. It sort of sleeps to the side a little bit. And some of you then go on to travel to astral plane. And that can make you feel like you're on a roller coaster, or you're flying, or if you're having those kinds of dreams, you may be sort of getting more evolved spiritually as well. Seeing a relative who has passed on, well, yeah, when you dream about relatives that have passed on, it's usually a case of them actually coming to say hello. And they're either coming to tell you something, or they're coming to support you, or to say they're all right, or to give you the love that you need because you've not been feeling very loved. So if you're dreaming about a relative that's passed on, it is usually their love, that they're actually meeting you. Because what happens is, when you sleep, you go into a different state and a different vibration, and they come from where they are to a lower vibration, and you meet in the middle, and they come into that zone so that you can remember them in your dreams. That's usually how it happens, I believe, anyway. So it's a good sign that they're around you, that they are with you, okay? They may be coming to talk about something that wasn't resolved, or they may be coming to offer guidance or a warning. But there's no malice in the dream, just love, okay? It says enjoy it. All right? So that's what I've got for Pisces so far. I want to do just a quick little spread with these cards. So what else have we got for Pisces? What else have we got for Pisces this week? We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got Justice. We've got the Tower. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Right. Pisces, you are a very, very giving, loving person. But some people have taken the myth, haven't they? Some people have really taken the myth. And it's worn you down. All right? And you want to get back to that loving state that you used to be, because you've got a big heart. You're very generous. You're a very loving person. All right? You may have given your money away to certain people as well in life, or you may have had to have given your money away to certain people. I can see that because it's been washed away. And you're trying to clamber it back. You're trying to hold on to it to clamber some back. All right? The Six of Cups says, yes, you need to go back to a time when you were happy. And that means think about what you were doing when you were happy last. Were you rushing around like you are now? Or were you doing a certain job that you enjoyed? Were you doing a certain spiritual practice that you enjoyed? You need to go back to a time when you were happy, and you need to start doing that again, or something similar. You need to get back into that zone, that sort of level of happiness again, okay? Life is going to be a bit kinder to you now. Things are balancing out now. You've had some turmoil. Look at the Tower. You've had some terrible turmoils. But they have happened. The awful things that have happened to try and get you to think in a certain way, to get you to go down a certain pathway to change your own life. Okay? So it actually has been a blessing in disguise, even though it's felt awful at the time. The Spirit's always come in and do the Tower. You know, when you're not making these decisions for yourself, the Spirit's always come in to whisk it away, the life that you had, so that you forge a new life for yourself. They always do something. And it's only because you haven't made those choices yourself. They come in to make it happen because you didn't take the chances to do a certain thing, or to be a certain way, or to say no to somebody, or this, or whatever. You know, if you've made some wrong choices, or some choices that have led you down the wrong pathway, your spirit guides will come along and make something happen that will help you to get back on it. And sometimes it has to be drastic because you've not been listening. They're telling you off, not me, by the way. The Nine of Pentacles means that you will get back into that stable position where you are more relaxed, you've got enough money in the bank, and you're doing what you want to do, but you can enjoy your life again. You can have holidays, you can sit back and chill, you've got enough money coming in, and life will be hunky-dory again. It will get to that point again for you, okay, Pisces? So just give it some time. Give it some time. You just need to have a little think, and you need to relax. And most of all, you need to calm down a bit so that you can reassess things. Okay? Hope that resonates. Take care.